a good kid, and he's in college, and he's doing well.
Yeah,
and it's a pleasure working with him and seeing us going. Plus, Lawton Nichols is now working with us part-time to help us with the 3D scanning software. And he's going to be working with the people at Caltech over this Christmas break, and he will see if he can pick up where our other programmer left off.
Yep.
So there's several nice things that are kicking in gear, and we're looking forward to seeing how that goes. But we're really grateful for the help, because everybody knows how behind we are, and can only imagine how difficult it is to keep one's blood pressure under control. So we're definitely happy to have the help, and thanks a lot, you guys, for showing up.
Well, we're gonna the screen's gonna go black, guys, for just a moment. I'm gonna be setting up our little microscope so you guys can actually see 300 micron print first, which is in the blue. Then we're going to do to 100 micron, which is going to be in white, and then we're going to do the 25 micron. And I'm going to try and see if I can get it in there so you guys can see possibly all three, potentially all three. So just give me just a moment. So here we go. Okay. Alrighty, so we're still here, guys. Let's see. Pull on the USB camera. Hey. I'm not sure if this is going to work. Give me just 1 second, guys. I know there's one potential workaround. So
you can put it on the screen over there.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a screen share.
Let's see. No, it won't let me do it.
Oh,
it's
wow.
locking me out. Sorry, guys. I think this is just because we have too many cameras up. That, and I should have started off before then. But
maybe on the next broadcast. That'll be for your New Year's broadcast.
There you go.
And a lot of these printers will be gone by then, I hope.
Oh, they'll be on their way, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So
I appreciate all you guys. I'm watching a little bit of the back and forth there. I appreciate all you guys. Look, I screwed up, okay? Pure and simple. I mean, I could make all kinds of stories up. We felt like we had this thing nailed. We had 800 hours on a print head. We thought it was working great. If you could talk to Les Music, I don't know if he's on tonight, but he's usually here every week. He'll tell you that he's been printing up a storm, and we have a firmware bug he knows of, but that his heads have been performing great. If you talk to John Richardson, he's the one who's been having a lot of the problems. And he'll tell you he's just as frustrated as anyone. He's even more frustrated because we gave him his printer. I drove all the way to Virginia to hand him his printer. And I wouldn't have done that if I didn't think he could print. And I printed right there in his living room. We just started it up and tried, and we printed right off the bat. I was thinking, yes, we got one delivered, and it feels great. And I get home, and it doesn't work. So I know you're frustrated. Imagine what it feels like from our side, because everybody's been patient, and you guys have watched us, and we've been duking it out with each other and the rest of the world, and I really feel like we've made it. It's been a great year, any way you slice it. But imagine how it feels to have bit into the apple, starting to suck on it, and the apple is ripped right out of your mouth.
several times.
So Jim, I know it's frustrating for you, and I'm doing this openly for everybody's benefit, so you guys can understand. We actually have a tracking number for you. We're going to put it in the box on Wednesday. We're all celebrating here, and we had problems. And I don't need more problems that I can't deal with. I can't fix them there. I can tell you one thing. We shipped the unit to Australia a couple weeks ago. It got there last Sunday night. We blew a fuse. We got it working. They printed. They made their goal. I can't tell you how nice it's been, because their emails have been, thank you so much. We love the machine. We get in the feel for it. We're printing new stuff. Your support has been invaluable to us. That pumps us back up. So, we're not going to give up. I've told my friend here, the one word, the only one word That's the difference between success and failure. Not the magnitude of our success, but the difference between success and failure is tenacity. And we're tenacious. Like the worst gorilla tape you ever sat on in your life without wearing boxers. Okay? So that's what we are. That's what we're going to keep doing. And things come and go. Doesn't matter. As long as my heart keeps ticking, we're going to try to finish this thing in a way that when I hand it to you guys, it will work, and it will work to my expectations. And that is, something like this should work. And I'm not even looking at it yet. Is it still working?
Oh yeah, it's still working.
It's a miracle, guys. We've made almost 1.1 prints without anything clogging up. Truthfully, a lot has gone into creating this so that it can run. And so we had 5 failed prints. 5 where one head would clog up while we were repairing the other ones. The other one would clog up. Very, 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 very frustrating from our side. So if this ever becomes a reality series, that's why we're telling you all that stuff.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't become a reality series, at least it's open kimono. So there you go. Appreciate every one of you guys, including you, Jim. Maybe especially you. Because you could be a lot worse. You could be a lot more difficult. And so I appreciate you being tempered, and all the rest of you guys. That said, yours will be the next one in a box, Jim.
Yes.
And if you like, you can Skype me tomorrow if you're staying home from work. I'll show you what it's doing. If you say that's good enough for you, I'll respect your judgment, and I'll stick it in the box immediately. That will be your call. But if you're expecting me to send something when I'm not comfortable with it, that's not going to happen. You can override me, but I'm not going to set myself up and you up for more problems. I can't answer 50 angry customers. Not and try to walk them through why their machine's not working. Fair? I hope so. All right.
Let's see.
All right.
Oh, Seraphinius, the flow rate question. This is printing at, well, it's been printing at the same flow rate as we printed off these guys individually, actually, which is at 1,500 millimeters per minute.
Is it? It's
Yeah.
either 12 or 1,500. I didn't look at
It's
the
1,500.
Is it?
Yeah.
It turns out that there's not a lot of motor boating here that causes problems. There is some, but the motor boating is unidirectional. It doesn't go back and forth, but it's more in a lateral vector, so it seems to be holding its positioning well. Strangely enough, the extra mass actually gives a better finish sometimes. So many interesting things come out of printing with 4 heads. Not the least of which is I had no idea we would get those beautiful circles on the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm actually going to get hold of a local art student and see if they can do some calligraphy or something where the way this works is, I think I can show you on this one.
Yeah.
If you lay down the first layer, so over here, the green goes down before the outside blue, so that's how you get the green stripe. So you can lay down any pattern you want, and what you do is you actually flood fill over the top of it. You write right over it, and it cements it in and flows around it. It creates this really beautiful contrast. So it's cool.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually going to try and do that for our emblem on one of the printers. At the top here, you guys can see, if you look carefully, you see the HYREL logo. Well, we're going to try and flood fill that and create the logo in an inlay type of thing. I thought that might look really good. It might not.
Yeah. So, Seraphinius, to answer your question, it's, 1,500 millimeters per minute.
Okay. Let's see. What's the next one here?
And to set it up, just as just to go on Seraphinius' question. Pretty much when you print off with 1, it prints off all 4, because we have the correct M code in there and the G code that actually primes all 4 of these guys and has them print all basically the same part for each one of them all the way straight through.
Yeah, this is just multiple parts simultaneously. However, I think that stopped. Sorry. However, we are doing a 2-color part on the other machine over there, but I think it hit the firmware glitch.
No, it's not a firmware glitch, it's just off.
Is it?
Yeah.
I gave it the wrong offset.
Yeah. You're still dialing it in, yeah. It's still printing.
I'm going to look at this. I will return in a second.
Okay.
I promise. A little more whiplash.
So, and Sir Phineas, to answer to fully answer your question as well, all the M codes, the G codes, and stuff like that that currently go inside of our firmware and how it actually gets this to run the way it needs to run, we'll be giving out that to everyone via a Google Doc, so anyone and everyone can actually take a look at each one of these codes, and they'll know exactly what it is and how it actually operates with the machine. So if you wanted to drop in a code, let's say it was like an M, I think it's like a, I can't remember what if it starts with a 1 or it's a 110 or 100 even, but whatever the last one is, typically it's like 111 for the very first head, and then 112 for the second one, and then 113, and then 114. And the reason why we did it that way, and then 110 is for all four. The reason why we did it that way is because we were looking at like doing a 120, which was going to be for the second yoke, and then a 121 for the second yoke first head position, and then so on and so forth. So those codes are still there. We did not take them out. We didn't strip them out. To the best of my knowledge, we didn't strip them out. So the last time I checked, they are there. So you can actually turn on individually individual heads, the individual fans if there's a fan accessory there, even the temperature for individual heads. And we've also found that certain particular materials, specifically the orange that we bought, we're actually able to print with it. But the problem is, and that's this stuff. Orange, for some odd reason, the orange that we bought requires a much higher temperature. Like it's like 10 degrees more than what the rest of the Sane Smart stuff is. But then again, we got this from Shenzhen. So when it comes to the filament, and I don't think Sane Smart actually sells an orange, but the thing I got to tell you guys is that to actually say this head's going to be hotter than this one or that one or this one allows you to mix in your PLA. It allows you to mix in your ABS into your builds much easier. So, yes, sir.
The head spacing's not. That's why.
Okay.
Otherwise, it'd be perfect.
So
it's doing everything it's supposed to do. I haven't calibrated the head width.
Mm-hmm. So, but if you want to go a lower rate, you can definitely do that too. So it's under your control. But we'll give you the right code and the right information along with the right recipe. So if you want to replicate this, you definitely can do that for any one of the prints that you have. So, okay. Alrighty. So hopefully surfing it. Good. It looks like I just yeah. And you're right. There are certain materials that do come out at a better flow rate. Yes, you can change the flow rate individually for individual heads. So, yeah. And no, Eagle and Jay, I am not going to be wearing. I'm not going to be having glow tape without boxers. I've already learned that lesson like once or twice. As the saying in the shop goes, if you want to know where the tools are, ask Davo. If you want to know where the Band-Aids are, ask Dan. So, there's a lot of truth to that. So, I guess I'm okay this week. Okay. Yeah, this is looking really nice.
It's almost hypnotic the way all four of them move in synchronization like that.
Yeah.
So.
I love it.
Yeah. I don't know if there was any other stuff to share with them so much. We made a lot of internal progress, a lot of progress. Period. But
the most key critical thing this entire week has been the extruder. It's just hammering those guys out.
Well,
and
first ramping the production on the heads, and then putting the parts together the way that we thought they should go, and then finding that we couldn't do it the one way. So, what can I say? The good thing is we have lots of parts.
Yes, absolutely.
So. You know what? That's a very good question.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good question.
Unless we have further unbelievably difficult problems with Mark 1s, the next broadcast will actually have an emo. I mean, not just an emo, but a volcano. So we thought we would try to show you guys that the Mark 1s are coming along. And then, so are the printers. You can see each and every printer back here is all ready to go. So I think, Dan, did you pan and show them all the beautiful stuff you've printed? You never showed them the back of these. I don't know why he lined these up.
I did. That was on the Kickstarter update. They got pictures.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I didn't realize it. But the guys on the broadcast.
Okay, well, that's true. I'm sorry.
Rack them and stack them, baby.
All right, I'll move this guy.
And try not to pull the plug.
I know.
No, keep going to the left.
What?
Yeah, go all the way to the left. Yeah.
This?
Yeah. Push it all the way down. I don't want you. Just don't move it.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Don't unplug it, please.
Okay.
I'm the only one allowed to screw that one up. The reason I'm having them flip these around for you guys is that everybody who came through the last few days got to see these things stacked up, all completed, all tested, just waiting for the little hotheads, and then in the box they go. Did you tell Jim what color he gets?
Yeah.
What color is that?
Green.
There. That's your printer, Jim.
That's right. Kickstarter, perfection.
What's
right
the serial number on that one?
Johnny 5.
Number 5.
Number 5. That's right.
So I thought it was fun to see. Oh, don't give everybody the tracking number. That's okay.
No, it's not a tracking
No,
number.
tell 'em.
So, there you go. Just so you know, Jim, there you go.
What time did you say our plane leaves for Mexico tomorrow?
Right. So, here you go, guys. So the one that's printing right now is red, but you get yellow, Brian Rendez, Ron, orange, blue, Slidell, green, which is going out tomorrow. It's yours, Jim. Absolutely
Who gets
yours.
this beautiful printer that can print 4 colors at once?
Karsten.
There you go.
Yep.
Karsten.
That's right.
I sure hope he knows what he's doing. Did he actually take his training?
He's taking the very first one. He has not taken the second one yet. So, but his doesn't go out the door until you get the training.
That's right. Maybe
which
someone
means
else
that
wants it more than him.
someone can leapfrog him. So at this point, so yeah.
No training.
There you go.
No shit.
Yep.
Cool.
And yeah. Powers, yes, we do have an exploded view of the print head, but that's up to Carl on how he wants to share that. Because I'm not sure if it's even ready at this point.
Oh yeah.
Is it?
Dewanica came in and modeled it for us.
He did?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
What do you think I took to the machine shop?
Well, I thought, but remember, those didn't get. Okay.
It's absolutely on target.
Okay. I'm sorry.
That's
I
why
thought
I
they were
was
off.
so
I thought they were off.
disappointed when the material creeped so much.
Okay.
So,
Okay. All right. So.
tell you what I'll do for you, Jim. If you want to Skype in with me, I'll do a screen share and you can just copy it right off the screen. How's that?
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, your system's also ready to go, and so is David Guypas. They're both here. Where the boxes are ready, that would be Ken.
Yep.
And I apologize. We didn't ship. We were going to take stuff down on Friday, and they told us it wouldn't go anywhere. They were going to let it sit because it's so big. They said any packages that size wouldn't move until Christmas Eve. That their load was too high. The small packages they were taking, but our UPS store, which is just around the corner here, where we drop everything off, they said nothing over that size was going to go. So.
Yeah.
Now, you guys, your systems, Ken and David's, your systems are, that's what we've been printing on. We just did this so everybody could see it, and what we've been doing is, since we had the engines all lined up here, I mean, if you want, we'll reel the other ones in here for you, but It just thought it would look nice. You guys could see all the different colors and see them all finally with all the details worked out. And that's huge. I don't think people, yeah, I don't think UPS missed out as much. We fill up the store when we go over with a couple of System 30s. It's not a very big store, but it's huge to get every little detail done on something like this. You know, a screw, some molding, a cowling. Just the little things, like the tool trees. It's
Yeah.
well,
Yeah. Yeah.
oh yeah, you got one in there right now.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not tightened up because we were playing with it, checking a fit on it. But it's just really nice when you're not using that head to just be able to park it. And that would be great if it would go in. Did we not check all this? There we go.
No.
That was me without my glasses. There's nothing wrong with the machining.
Yeah.
Good job, Davo. So, you know, it's just great. So, you know, in a case like this, suppose someone has 4 heads, and I believe quite a few people actually ordered 4 heads, because I've got 200 heads to build, and not that many orders. So I'm sure we're sold like average of 2.786244 heads per printer right now. And where you're going to stick those extra heads is in the closet or on the tool tree. And when they're hot, you don't want to put them in the closet. So it works out.
Yeah.
You know what? I hope that someday that I give you a printer that's so good, you're going to be so motivated to help us out with that. And I know you're extremely good at what you do.
Yeah. No question.
So,
no question.
No question there. So that would be to Jim again. Thank you for your offers. Let me tell you, UPS would not have pulled that line of crap on Amazon.
Yeah.
I don't know. 90 pounds is a lot to move, so they can move a whole lot more packages at $30 a piece in the same envelope. And right now they have no capacity.
Well,
so that's the problem. It's we're such a big box.
Jim, I'm sorry, David, you are absolutely 100% correct. I've been in those meetings at WorldPort at UPS.
Ooh.
And yeah.
He worked for them. He knows.
Yeah, now it's out. Yeah.
Hey, but actually, I think you had to help with the Christmas rush once or twice.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
They actually moved him for a month or so to another place so he could help out with a local problem.
Louisville, Kentucky, guys, and yeah, boy, were those phone calls fun. So,
someone asked me about the tool trees.
You want me to grab a couple? You want to show those or not?
Yeah, grab one or two. The stainless tool trees came in, and they need a second operation. And you're wondering what it is. And I am too. Now, as soon as he brings it, I'll show you guys what's going on. Our sheet metal house did a very fine job on them, and they fit quite nicely. But we need to put a chamfer on one of the edges to keep it from messing up the flat. And we knew about this, and they said they would take care of it. But this is one of those cases where we're better suited to take care of it than they are. They don't have the sheet metal house is amazing. I mean, it's a great supplier, wonderful, but they don't have CNC machining capability. They have CNC lasers and amazing folding. So when it comes to just sheet metal itself, but if you want a chamfer put on the sheet metal, it's not an easy thing for them to do. And we need a chamfer so that the two faces line up. Well, the exact weight of the machine outside the box is about 40 pounds, 41 pounds. That's a System 30. The exact weight of the System 30 in the shipping box with the 2x4s and all the packing material and a typical accessory pack runs between 91 and 94 pounds, depending on how much filament we put in. The engine is just about exactly half of all that.
Yeah. You're heavy. So have someone help you pull it out of the box when it gets to you guys.
Hey, they used to do that to us too, where they would just leave you a sticker. But we're really lucky. Our local UPS person is...
They're awesome.
Awesomeness. They open the door, stick the package down, give us a wave, and yeah, it's good stuff. So you were asking about the tool trees. There they are. and all stainless steel. Not that that makes a difference, but if you...
Yeah, I'll go grab one.
Oh, right, I think there's a head or a...
I get the tester blocks.
Yeah, well, I don't even think they fit in until they get chamfered.
Okay.
They go just like this, and once this is chamfered, they slip right in.
Yeah.
So we just have to have the edge chamfered, and the reason you do that is otherwise a sharp edge would go right into the angle. We don't want that. So we actually chamfer in the angle, the mating surface, and then it fits in like a dream. Already been tested. We have it installed on one of the units already, and so yeah, who knows? Might run that one on the CNC tomorrow.
That's right.
Today they ran more hotheads. Nice.
So
I did say hotheads. More MK1 bodies, 65 more of them. So we have a total of about 85 or 90 in this first wave, and then there's going to be 200 more in progress.
So
they're already in progress in
Yeah,
machining.
Yeah, we still have to still have to assemble them and test them and do all the good stuff. Make sure that they're running just fine, guys.
Look,
So, ooh. I wonder what this is. Oh. Ha! Well, that's kind of funny. You actually see what we get to see. There you go. Move this guy over a little bit. There we go. Interesting. Nice little hoist you got there, Nerd Rocks. Wow. We could actually use something like that.
you know, that's us. Order now. We'll deliver when available. I had to say that. It fit perfect. So
That took me a second. That took me a second.
okay. Listen, regardless of all this stuff, we think Christmas is just a couple days away. Thank God. That means the traffic around here is going to be light for the next 2 weeks because no school is in.
Yep.
And we're blessed.
Yep.
We're fairly healthy. We're still kicking. We got a great group of people that we're working with.
Yes.
And great is a lousy adjective. I hope that's the right choice.
Yes.
Phenomenal, extraterrestrially, unbelievable, fantastic. Each and every one of you
Yes.
is. We couldn't if we had sat in a room 14 months ago and said, let's pick this guy for the team. We couldn't have got a better group of people to help us through this. So I just want to say thank you and blessings on all you guys. And I hope that everybody has a great and Merry Christmas.
Yep.
And we continue to work. And we continue to get there.
Yep.
Was there anything else you wanted to cover tonight? We can leave this on printing for a while just so, you know, the stunt doubles have to work overtime back here.
I can't think of anything else. I mean, we've pretty much, we've gone through everything that I can think of off the top of my head. I mean, even more so. I mean, full open kimono. I mean,
there's a lot of other stuff going on, but we don't want to confuse anybody with that. Right now,
most of it's just...
we're focused on shipping. We're focused on shipping something that works. We're focused on getting each and every person that receives their printer up and printing. And we won't keep throwing stuff out if we don't have that experience working. So, John, thank you. And you can be sure the 2 heads I promised you will go out tomorrow. If we don't have some other problem. If we do, I will personally email or call you. And
John? Or
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Les, the ACK update is what I talked about. Maybe you'll let me show you something on a Skype screen share or a team viewer share. I could even do that right after this broadcast because I want to get your opinion on that. So if you got time tonight, that would be great. And then I think you'll understand what's going on.
Yes, I will do that. Toward the end of this particular broadcast, when we're off, I'll keep the broadcast on. You guys can watch this guy go to completion. So, yeah. And then, oh, good, pro guy. Okay. Yes, I will not forget the picture, Seraphinius. But here again, I mean, in order to get the pictures of these guys, it's going to be a challenge. The 25 is, but I'll give it a good shot.
What, to photograph it?
Yeah. You know what? I think we could possibly do a screen scrape with
Do you have
the,
ANCAP up there?
Yeah.